For tonight's average builder, I thought I'd like to look at something just a little bit different. And that's the importance of our feet in the approach in the sport of bowling. And the delivery I want to look at is a four-step delivery in a right-handed player, because that's what I am. The first thing we want to consider is our stance. And the primary rule of the stance is that I want to be comfortable. Now, I might do that by putting the left foot slightly ahead of the right, or I might have the feet together and my ankles touching. Or what I personally do is I separate my feet a little bit like this. But the important thing to remember is I want to keep most of my weight on my left foot, so it's easy to step out with the right foot on the first step. And speaking of that first step, it should go just about as far as I push the ball. So if I push out to here, there's the first step, just like this. Now it should go right in line with my right shoulder. What many of us want to do, though, is we want to cheat over here in front of the left foot. I don't know why we do that, but we seem to do it. And that leads to problems later on in the approach. So make that first step right in line with your right shoulder. The second step goes the same way, right in line with my left shoulder. That leads to the third step, which is known as the power step or the pivot step. And the mistake a lot of people make on this step is they make it too big. They get way out here like so. The reason that's wrong is I want to use this step to bend my right knee to get down into a leverage position. If I make that step too big, I'm out of position. So what I recommend is you make the step slightly smaller. So now I'm in position. I can bend that knee, kind of sit down here, and get in good position to have leverage when I let the ball go. Now, if you look at my left toe right now, it's ready for the last step, which is really a slide. I simply push it forward right here underneath my chin for perfect balance. The thing to watch here is don't let it turn this way, because when it turns, you see what happens? The left shoulder goes forward, the left hip goes forward, the ball can go anywhere. Well, those are just some helpful hints in your walk to the foul line. And the key word there is walk, because I believe that's all the approach is. It's walking to the foul line. So if you can walk, you can bowl. And we'll see you again next week from St. Petersburg, Florida, when we'll have another average builder. And if you have trouble walking in the meantime, see your local PBA pro.